Welcome to Bad Gear, the show about the world's most hated audio tools. In a musical landscape dominated by the oftentimes characterless clarity of modern digital technology, synth fans are yearning for the organic warmth of analog instruments. Today we are going to talk about the 2019 Modal Argon-8 Wavetable synthesizer, which, no pun intended, offers the exact polar opposite. At the first glance, Argon-8 is ticking all the
"What killed the dinosaurs? The Ice Age!"
boxes. A mostly metal enclosure is covered with wobbly plastic knobs, arranged in a way suspiciously similar to its VA sibling, perfectly usable for tar keypad with aftertouch, and a joystick for mod and pitch wheel stuff, and more advanced sound modification. This BMW dashboard meets 3D printer aesthetics UI lets you tweak 8 voices of frosty digital goodness, based on 180 wavetables ranging from analog-style classics to sounds of 2 battle droids mating. 4 oscillators per voice, accessible via a conventional 2 oscillator sound architecture, can be spread in the stereo panorama combined to canned chords, played in monophonic unison, or polyphonic stacks exposed to drift and randomly detuned for retro reimaginings redrawn with static modifiers, and made subject to further sonic destruction with inter-oscillator modulation. This modern-sounding refrigerator of an oscillator section is put through a morphable resonant filter, allowing you to warm it up a bit with Moog-ish models, and other less chilly options. Modulators are kept to a modest minimum. 3 envelopes, one of them reserved for modulation duties like scanning through the waves, and 2 standard LFOs. Assigning them to parameters is easy, and you can fine-tune these modulations using the dedicated matrix if you don't mind a little menu diving. The FX section won't hand you a cup of hot cocoa either, but offers a functional distortion stage, 3 multi-FX units with reverb, delay, modulation FX, utilitarian processing like EQ and compression, and even more distortion. In spite of the knobby interface and smart workflow hacks, I found myself stepping through the instrument's menus more often than I wanted, especially when dialing in the Arpeggiator or programming the polyphonic 64-step sequencer with its parameter locks like automation. It makes great use of the bottom row LEDs though. This ice bucket challenge among synthesizers spits out glacial soundscapes, sub-zero finishing move basses, icicle keys, and winterly pads, at worryingly low output levels. Neither software editors like the Modal app nor MPE play an important role in my life at the moment. Regardless of the challenges Modal seems to be facing, Argon is still available in 3 sizes for comparably reasonable prices. Thanks to Tom of Synth Anatomy for helping me out with another piece from his collection. The synth market is flooded with affordable analogs and authentic emulations of classics. basics. Is argon a worthwhile counterpoint to this fading trend, or just cold as ice? You have already heard the synth in today's intro tune. Let's call it an acquired taste. I wanna know if we can find a more appropriate use case in the first jam. Sure, I was struggling with the overall timbre of the filter and insanely low output levels, but the sounds sit well in the mix and certainly work great in combination with warmer sounding instruments. I was pleasantly surprised by the almost vintage FM-like bass tone. Let's try some archetypal wavetable sound. Definitely kicked some ice. Although I'm not a big fan of the envelopes, there's plenty of variety as long as you stay in its temperature bracket. Time to embrace the cold with this doomed to fail sonic expedition to an Arctic Atlantis in order to find the frozen finger of digital death. Modal Argon-8 is a unique sounding instrument, for better or worse. Its cryogenic timbre is certainly not to everyone's taste, and while I personally like the overall tone, I wouldn't want to use the synth as the main sound source of a setup. What is more, it is missing the brutal punch of industry standard plugins like Serum, and more complex envelopes would have turned Argon into a godsend for ambient producers. I, however, need a hot cup of tea now. Thanks for watching and see you next time. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the episode. Feel free to like, subscribe, become a patron and use one of the links down below that support the channel regardless of what your bad gear gas commands you to buy.